Yes, again and again. Um, I can imagine how sick of you guys are of the same videos about a fucking frame. A fucking frame. Not even a fucking, but fucking. Well, you can imagine how I feel, because I was getting pretty annoyed about the whole frame stuff. The last video I created some sort of yeah, what do you call it, Frankenstein frame, which is fun, but it doesn't give me the accuracy I wished for. Sorry about that. And also a friend of mine kind of said, "What the fuck are you doing?" So that was clear that I was doubting it already, and well, if someone says, "What the fuck are you doing?" then that's it's kind of not so nice, but at the same time the reason to do something different, because I didn't like it that much either. So back to the drawing board, and we got this. At least I CNC'd finally out of one piece of MDF a frame. It's not complete yet, but this is the frame. I used 18mm MDF because the store I bought it from didn't have 22, and it gave me the option to use the wood double. So I got some pieces. First of all, it still has some pieces, but far less pieces. So this is the back side. Yes, cheap beer, yeah. I need another 600 subscribers, then I can at least pay the beer for a week, I think, every month. Or maybe not even, but right now, they even the few euros I made a month, like 3 or something, or no, that's not true, 6 or something, well, I don't get them because I didn't have 1,000 subscribers. Although it goes pretty fast. I'm at 4.6 I think right now. I don't know why, but still, 600 to go. Well, maybe in a year or 3 or something. But yeah, I made this piece, and this looks kind of crappy, and that's because I made it after the fact. In the next version I do for another speaker or whatever, I'll change it, but I'm not gonna waste a lot of wood again to just do this. Yeah, this is a freehand, but it doesn't really matter because you're not gonna see it. So this is where the coil's gonna sit. The coil for the crossover, and it's sitting like this. As you can see, the holes there. You can wrap tie wraps around it, then it's secure. Another thing that I didn't think of in forehand is on this side I should maybe make a pocket as well, because the tie wraps, of course, gonna sit here, and well, you will see the contours of the tie wraps through the fabric. So this piece is actually need to be machined on both sides, which is actually annoying. And the reason why is that this coil is slightly thicker than one piece of MDF. So in this hole where it's gonna sit, it doesn't fit. It sticks out. So that's the reason why this piece is here. So this piece is gonna sit like this, and then when I lower you, if it's possible, you can see here this ridge. The wire is gonna be going into here to the crossover. Then you got this whole frame, and then I got two pieces of wood that fit here and here. And they're gonna be glued down and yeah, screwed down as well. Then we have one last piece of the puzzle. It's this part. It's gonna be sitting like here. Well, and then you got like a nice thick frame, and this is not normal MDF. It's first of all, it's a brand of MDF, so not the shitty stuff, and also then it's the water resistant version. The reason is it has a stronger it has more weight to it because it's pressed harder, so it is a little bit stiffer than normal MDF from the same brand. And even the normal MDF is way better than the stuff you buy at the local hardware store, which is really shitty stuff. It itches as well. If I saw it or mill it or whatever, then I'm itching all day long. It's not good. Probably get cancer as well. Yeah, so that, and then you got these things, these pockets here. And this is where a metal bar is gonna be, just like Magnepen. I might as well just do the same. I know it's lame, but I'm gonna do the same. Gonna order some 4mm times 20mm wide width metal strips, cut them to length, glue them to the panel, or add some glue, then put in the panel, and then screw the panel down and have fun. Another thing is, side of the wood, it's 2 times 80mm of MDF, give or take. Then I ordered some nice trim, some stock to be able to make some sides after the fabric is there. But as you can see, I don't know, but it's supposed to be sitting like this, even a tiny bit higher. So I measured it, and it's not 37, it's still 1mm more than the MDF is together, but it's 34. So that screws me over. So I already called. They might switch batches, or maybe there's one batch faulty or something. I know there is some difference in this kind of stuff, but 3mm is a bit much. I mean, I'm pretty sure they chose 37 for a reason, because it is 2 times 18, sort of, minus the 1mm. But yeah, so, and these pieces are used to make things nice, and in this way it has no use. So hopefully they find the right ones, and I'll just bike over there with 4-meter long half-round wooden sticks and back again. Yay! But okay, it can happen, you know. It's no problem. Well, I think it's time to glue and screw this stuff together, and then hopefully I can get the other pieces of wood tomorrow, if they have the right width of half-round stock, and get the metal pieces at my local metal shop thingy. And then I could maybe complete one panel. Although I don't have a foot yet for it, but not sure yet what it's gonna be. It's gonna be made of wood, MDF, but then you have to paint it or something. I don't want to paint anything except this frame, just matte black, just so you won't see the wood through the fabric. That's the only reason. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna do that, but I think I might have to. Yeah, so again, a video about frames, not so interesting, I know. But I as well played today with something different. I didn't tested it enough to say anything useful about it, but it's about adding very thin paper to the mylar, and it kind of made a lot of resonances go away. So might look further into it, because it's really thin paper, so that it doesn't add that much of weight. But I didn't have a panel, a good panel to test it on, because I definitely want to test it at the high frequency department to see if I can get rid of this weird peak. But yeah, I will do this somewhere this week, play along, play with it some more, and make a video about it if it's useful at all. But yeah, I'm pretty glad. It's really nice. I mean, my CNC is half the width of this panel, so I had to do it in 2 times, in 2 runs, and it worked out quite nice. Yeah, machine time even 20 minutes with changing over. I think it was 8 minutes a piece. I think that's rather good. This time I still cut these long strips with the saw, which is annoying because I don't have a table saw. If I did, it was quite easy, just to cut some strips. Also, the strips are cut from the leftovers. You see? It's sitting there originally, and it is when it's cut. When it's cut, this piece, it is exactly the size it should be when it's sitting here on the ridge. So I don't have to change the length, only the width. Cut the length, only cut the width. Okay, that's it for now, and yeah, I'm sorry, that's again a wood video thingy. So yeah, I'll just remove my previous video. Of course I don't. It was just another failure. One of many. Well, see you next time.